This is the Tacwise Ranger 2. This is an 18 volt, 16 gauge inclined finish nailer. This machine simply works from a battery, so there is no fuel cell in the machine at all. This machine can fire 32 to 63mm long finish nails. The magazine can hold 110 nails and the battery can fire 800 finish nails from the single charge. That is with the 2 amp hour battery on there. So this machine is very useful for if you are finishing, such as if you are fixing skirting boards or architrave. This machine is very useful. The machine is also very light, so it is easy to use and work with it all day long. It weighs in at about 3.4 kilograms. If you take a look at the tip, it has a rubber non-marking tip on the end, so you will not damage your workpiece when you are fixing. And there's also a spare one of those at the back of the machine, just there on top of the magazine, near the belt hook. So that is a handy feature. You can always carry a spare non-marking tip with you. You can adjust the depth that the nails are sunk to by adjusting that knob there, just on the side. So that is in an easy position to turn, and that will adjust the depth at which the nails are sunk. There is a belt hook, and that can be changed from one side of the machine to the other if you are left or right handed. Inside the case you get the machine itself. We've got one battery on the machine, we've got another spare battery there, the charger, some nails and 2 pairs of bungee cords. So the batteries slide onto the charger like so. To remove the battery you need to press in the red tab at the end. The batteries also have a charge indicator, which you can see by pressing in that button. You will also find a set of instructions, and the safety instructions in there are quite important, so it's always a good idea to read the instructions before you continue using the machine. We're now going to put some nails in the machine, so I've ensured that the trigger lock is on so it cannot be accidentally fired. I'm then going to take the nails. If you look down the back of the machine there, where the magazine is, you can see the T. That is where the nails are simply pushed. We can then slide them down. Then need to pull back on that metal tab. Pull the lever back until you go past the nails, and then let go of it. So I'll just give you a close-up of this mechanism. If you press in the metal lever, it actually lifts that part, which enables the nails to be removed from the machine. Or if you just let go of it there, it will actually press down and it will actually push the nails towards the business end of the machine, ready for firing. In the unlikely event that you get a blockage, it is very easy. We're just going to remove the nails from the magazine again. We're now just going to remove the battery. And then we're just going to open the front of the machine. That will then enable you to remove the blockage. You can then simply push that back and then put the clamp back on there and clamp that back up. So if you do get a blockage, it is very easy to remove it. So we're now going to insert the battery, ensure that's locked in position. So we're now just going to reload this with some nails. Obviously, before you fire the machine, it is important to put on a good pair of safety glasses. Before you can use the machine, you do need to remove the trigger lock, which can be a bit fiddly if you've never done it before. You need to press that part in and then slide it up. Once you've done that, the trigger will then work. So to demonstrate how good the non-marking tip is, I'm going to fasten this piece of MDF, which has been painted already. I'm just going to fix that to this piece of plywood just as a demonstration. And I'll just give you a close-up of that. You can see that it has actually fired in that nail and it hasn't actually marked the surface at all. So to use the machine, simply press it down as far as it'll go and then pull the trigger. And you can see that that has fired in a nail, which has just gone below the surface of the material. You can easily adjust that using the actual wheel there. You can make it go in further or stick out even more. So I'll just fire another nail in there. You can see that that does a perfect job of firing in the nails. We'll now just fix this piece of plywood to this solid piece of oak. You can see that even on hard wood, it fires in the nails absolutely no problem at all. Even for fixing cladding, this machine is very quick and very easy to use.